Hi guys, welcome to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Movies about great things, terrible things, and all things bloody. I am your host, Noah. With me forever is Ryan.
Blah.
And Vince.
Hello.
Good stuff, boys.
Thank you.
So we watched,
This is a very special episode.
yes, of course, like every episode, it's a very special episode.
Mm-hmm. This one's in memorial.
Yeah, of George A. Romero, who recently passed away.
As of this recording.
The late, great horror master.
I don't actually know when. Probably at least a week since the...
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Less than a month ago.
That's right. So, in tribute, we did one of his lesser-known movies, Martin, from 1977.
Yeah, because when you think Romero, you think the Dead trilogy.
Yeah, of course.
And then later on,
And then
then
the
they find out, oh yeah, he
additional
still
Deads.
kept doing them. And then maybe Monkey Shines.
Yeah.
And
Creepshow is really
that's what
good.
I'm saying. And
Creepshow,
like,
for sure.
Second from Creepshow.
Yeah, Dark Half is alright.
Yeah, but they don't like. I'm talking like memorable. Like
Oh,
you think
right.
George A. Romero. I mean, the man invented a monster.
Yeah, for
Like I
sure.
know the tale of the Zabimbis
Yeah,
goes back
yeah.
there, but he created the zombie.
That's it. That whole movie genre is akin to...
He didn't create, but he definitely...
What we know of as the zombie.
Yes, yeah.
George Romero.
Yeah.
And there was a Dawn of the Dead reference in this too, which was ironic because this predates Dawn of the Dead.
What was it then?
It's when the uncle goes open his shop and all those women are all there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I immediately thought Dawn of the Dead.
Huh. That's funny. I didn't think of that.
Mm.
But, good eye for
Working
you.
the levels.
That's it.
Well, you were too enraptured with the film, right? No. So I'd heard of this film before. I'd never actually seen it, and my little bit of research found out this was Romero's personal favorite of the films he did.
Okay.
Vince suggested it, and I was for it, because I haven't seen this film.
Yeah, well, I hadn't seen this, or I'd seen parts of it. I suggested this or The Crazies, because there's two.
Yeah.
I've never seen the original Crazies.
I have seen
It's
The
good. I
Crazies,
saw it.
So
That's
why I
I saw it when
wanted
I
to
was
see it.
younger, when I was like first getting into Romero's movies, and I was like, oh, he didn't only do zombie movies. He
Yeah.
did, crazy movies too.
Yeah, so I'd seen Crazies before, but I had never seen or heard of anything of Martin. I didn't know anything when blind.
The only thing I heard about it was that it's basically Vampire's Kiss if it wasn't a comedy.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
is, I mean, it's essentially similar to this. Look, I'll start right off the bat. I think it's a really great premise for a film. No, what did you think of the film? Let's get it out of the way.
Okay. Well, I didn't like this movie.
I think outside of Scorsese, from this French Connection, like things in the 70s.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just there's also a translation issue
I
of
don't
like
know.
things, but this is one of the worst edited films I've ever seen in my life.
I had no idea how long what time frame the movie took place. I feel like it was either 3 days or 4 months.
It was also, as we found out, Vince pointed out, what was the original cut of this film?
2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, so that like half of the film's cut out.
Yeah, the end time was 1 hour 34 minutes.
It's very... If you told me this was Romero's first film, I would have believed you.
Yeah.
Oh, but this came out in 78.
Yeah, that was the thing. It's like a student film. In so
And then
many ways.
and then right after this, he did Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, because he met Savini doing this.
Yeah.
Mustacheless Savini.
Yeah, I definitely did a double take when I saw him. I was like, that guy looks very familiar. And I kept saying to myself, when's Tom Savini going to come? I saw his name in the credits. And then I'm like, holy crap, those eyes. Those eyes.
They're crying.
So who wants to try to
Those
describe
eyes.
this movie other
Well,
than
it's-
A Vampire's Kiss?
It's about a kid, the titular Martin,
Yeah.
and he believes himself to be a vampire.
Yeah.
Nosferatu.
Or he is a vampire, possibly. The
Maybe.
film's ambiguous
Yeah.
towards it, mostly because of his uncle.
Yeah, his uncle.
Well, that's the story. That he goes to live with his elderly and it's his cousin
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
it's
a
his cousin.
distant relation.
in like a small Pennsylvania town.
Well, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and they both believe Martin is a vampire, and in this version, a vampire has none of the traditional weaknesses.
Yeah, because
Or
Martin's strolling in the
strengths.
daytime. He's not strong. He doesn't have the ability to hypnotize.
No, it's...
He's actually quite shy.
He's actually very shy. The only thing is it's like the original, almost like it's like a virus in their systems. Like he's just, because they say it's a family curse.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's apparently long-lived, and he just needs blood to survive.
He claims he's, 84?
Yeah.
Something. Although if you looked at him, he looks, I don't know, early 20s.
I guess it's almost 70s where he's like, when like really ugly people could be the stars of things.
Yeah, it's like,
And he's like, if you told me he was like 46 in a wig.
Like, well, it's good wig work.
Well, what I appreciated, the thing I liked about the concept was I was reminded more of various serial killer stories, like very much like the Richard Ramirez or a Dahmer, like mostly because of the shyness of the Dahmer things and wanting to be close with people. It's like this because he's basically he's more of a serial killer, as you see it. He stalks victims, he cases them out. He has a routine.
Yeah.
Also remind me of like Let the Right One In, where it's not the system of. It's like this plan to get blood from people. It's not like just I just attack them, but it's the whole. There's like a whole serial killer setup.
Right, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I get that. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, so which I appreciated that, but yeah, the first it's very awkwardly made, and the acting's not great.
I mean, it's the 70s, so it had that 70s blood, which is like mixed.
That Hammer horror, that Hammer horror blood, that shoe polish.
Yeah,
nail polish.
shoe polish. Yeah, nail polish. That's it. But I mean, Tom Savini's early work too, right?
Yeah, I think the first scene kind of tells you everything you're gonna know about it because it's him. He's on a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Train.
Yeah. So let's get into it.
Yeah,
right?
he's on a train. He eyes a lady.
Yeah, some lady who's going from New York or to New York or all
yes.
by herself. But
Yeah.
it was made known that she was going by herself. And we first see Martin giving her the weird eyes.
Mm-hmm. Get used to those.
Then on the train, he starts turning off all the lights. People don't seem to mind. And I do like while he was walking by the sleeping car, that hand was sticking out. And he just very sneakily crept, limboed under it. I was like, it's not a big deal.
He's having some fun.
You're on a train. It's very normal. And he goes to the bathroom of the car and starts filling up a syringe. And like I said, going into this, I had never seen or heard anything about it. So I was like, oh, is he a junkie? What's the...
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, 'cause he has the kit.
He's got a kit.
The titular junkie heroin kit.
Yeah.
The zipper.
Yeah, the works. So I was like, okay.
Well, isn't he a junkie? For blood?
For blood. He didn't say blood. Nobody said blah. But yeah, when I was pull up the name, I'm like, okay, there's going one of two ways. Either he's a killer or he's a junkie. I don't know which one it's going to be. And then I saw he didn't inject them into himself, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be like this. Okay, cool. Because like I said, I'd never seen it. So it was very much like, it could go in any direction.
Mm-hmm.
But even at that point, I was like, oh, this is going to be a tough movie. It's going to be a long struggle, I feel.
Yeah. It has a methodical take to it.
So he gets, so Martin goes and finds the girl's room. I don't know
Martin.
Yeah, the echoes of Martin. I don't know how he knows that's her room.
I mean, it's watching her, I guess.
For sure, being a creep, you have your ways.
Mm-hmm.
He picks a lock. So already, he's pretty skilled at this kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not his first rodeo. And he hides in the room and then
he has this he cut into this romantic take of it's almost like he's imagining at first you think it's how he's imagining it's gonna be.
Yeah, exactly.
He has fantasy in his head.
Oh, Martin, I'm so happy to see you. I
Yeah.
can't believe you made the effort to find me.
Yeah, he's gonna have those Quentin Tarantino From Dusk Till Dawn hallucinations.
Definitely, guys, go back and watch or listen to the old episodes of this.
Yeah, another vampire.
Yeah, how many vampire movies have we done?
Done this. We've done. Hey Vince.
Yeah.
How many vampire movies have we done?
2?
Is there a second one officially? Because we did From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
This. We watched John Carpenter's Vampires together. That was before we started recording stuff.
We can always go back. Guys, write in and tell us if you want us to go and do John Carpenter's Vampires. I know I want to.
Yeah.
I'm always happy to see James Woods in those pants.
#blah.
Yeah, okay, why not? #blah. I'm
Blah
into
blah blah.
Yeah, but he goes. It's the first case we see of not Martin's first of his carefully laid plans, and there's a last minute blunder.
Always. He's, for somebody who's
Yeah, it's like,
doing
what kind
this
of drugs
for-
is he using? It takes like 10 minutes for it to like work. It's like, shouldn't...
And he had to dose that guy twice.
No, he was a
later
big
on.
dude, man.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
it should just be a one-shot kind of thing, right?
Yeah, especially when struggling will only make it worse.
Yeah, it'll course through your veins fast.
He's like, stop moving. I'm not going to hurt you.
Yeah, because he walks in. She's in her bathroom.
Yeah.
It's a small little. I'm just thinking about like how small those compartments are. Like even how the
It looked
struggle
like a
would
very
have
tight filming.
but yeah, he that's the thing where like he comes in, she's not there. Then he hears like she's in the bathroom, so he turns around and he tries to hide behind the door.
Love that.
It's like a very awkward and pointless scene. It was like just the awkward.
There's
like,
a lot of awkward. How did he make 2 hours and what minutes of this?
2 hours
like-
and 30 minutes.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
I mean, we saw how in this version there's padding. There's a lot of him walking around.
I
looking at
originally
people.
wanted to shoot it all in black and white too.
I wrote down there was a walking montage.
There's also a thing where we saw a weird toy where it looks like people are fucking in a bed.
Oh yeah,
And he's
at
like
the
$4.
sex shop.
Yeah, he's like $4, which like in the 70s, that $4 is a lot.
Yeah, she paid $1 for gas.
Yeah, and he was like, it's really popular. I'm like, how? That is not. That's a weird little gift to give someone.
Yeah. All right, we'll go back
He's
into that.
fascinated by it.
I promise, because that was like Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
And also, guys, go back and listen to the old episodes of Taxi Driver. It was-
Taxi Driver had that awesome narration. This was missing a narration, I thought. Well, even it had narration sometimes when he's calling in.
yeah, to the local radio talking.
Oh yeah,
about
he
it was
calls
a
in
Yeah.
and talks about himself as like being a vampire. And
So-
the guy just like entertains it. He's like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, they call him the Count.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they can.
But yeah, so yeah, he blunders around the girl. She obviously thinks he's there to sexually assault. That's right. There's a lot of we need to bring up rape.
She's like, you asshole, rapist.
Yeah. Her acting is weird because she goes from like obviously horrified and
Yeah.
like, did he drug everyone in that compartment? Because there was some thick walls that nobody comes to investigate.
Yeah, and she's screaming.
She's screaming.
Yeah.
Although at one point then she just gets annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, she calls him like a pussy rapist.
Yeah, she's like, what's going? Like it's almost like the actor got in. Like what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's like fucking get on with it.
And he keeps telling her to go to sleep.
Yeah, which was weird. And like I said, or Ryan said, that the drugs seem to take forever to work.
But they finally do. Then he strips himself down to his tidy whities
Mm-hmm.
because she's in her underwear.
She also keeps asking what's in the shot. And
Yeah.
also, I kept asking what's in the shot because I'm like, why is this taking so long?
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
never say what's in the shot.
Yeah, it's not like that
No.
one Dexter uses that like knocks people out or it's just like a sedative.
I feel like he has a better chance of giving her like chamomile tea.
Yeah. Well, he's not apparently. He's very shy. It's like I do appreciate this. I guess this is one of the first times that they've seen like the non-romantic take on the vampire.
Yeah.
Like especially in this one, it was always like the Bela Lugosi's. It was this like the sexy foreigner. So again, it almost like is this like one of the first times like deconstructing the
Yeah,
myth?
it's pretty original in its take on vampires. Like, there's nothing. It's pretty unique.
Yeah. Again, like the premise is great. It's just some of the
and
execution.
it is like an interesting. It's more of like a character study.
Yeah.
It's about this,
Well, yeah. Whenever
This
it's
guy.
like it's
this
named after the
damaged
person.
Yeah, for sure. That's a telltale sign.
Well, I know apparently he wanted originally an older actor for it, but then
Yeah.
he saw this kid in a play and he was like, "No, I want that kid.
Yeah.
That creepy."
Creepy he was.
Yeah, but yeah. So then this is the weird Dahmer thing. Like he strips down with her. He's still in his tidy whities. He just kind of like cuddles with her.
Yeah.
Like he wants some intimacy. Then he pulls out a razor blade and slashes her wrist and just starts drinking her blood.
Yeah, straight up from the wrist. And then he takes time and he cleans up the room so
Yeah.
it doesn't look.
One of the benefits of committing a murder, well, I guess stuff like that when you're naked is easier cleanup because it doesn't get on your clothes.
That's true. I mean, Dexter, had the luxury of like that
Yeah,
plastic suit, but sometimes you don't have that chance.
but yeah, he makes it look as if it was a drug overdose.
Suicide.
Yeah.
Because he put the pills and he just like kicked some razor
Yeah,
blades
he like
around.
ruffles them around just enough.
Yeah.
He talks about him being very careful. Like it's more like a serial killer too.
And did he steal from her like a shoe or a book? Did I imagine that? Like I said, I really wasn't paying attention to this movie. I didn't And this is like the first few minutes, so I'm like, oh boy.
It's easy to zone out because it doesn't flow. It's very choppy.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna keep coming back to that anyway, but it's a very choppy film.
Yeah, it's.
But he has like the awkwardness, and then like
Bless you.
they finally get up to their, finally get to their stop. I guess in Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh, yep.
Where he meets his cousin.
Yeah.
Wait,
they
almost has
No,
that
it's, his,
awkward
it's his
interaction.
uncle and his
Uncle cousin.
and his cousin Christine, who's like a young
Okay. Who in his white suit
Yeah, he looked like Colonel Sanders a bit, but
Yeah.
with a beard.
fucking refuses to
I
talk
just
to the
know,
kid.
but it's kind of like mysterious because this guy's just there and he
Mhm.
like picks him up and
Yeah,
like,
he's like,
there's
"Let's
no like exposition, there's no backstory really.
No, and whenever someone's in a white suit, you're like there's a story there.
Yeah.
Some kind of weird character. Yeah, there's like a silence.
Yeah, and he's like, we gotta walk to another train.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a walking montage. And another train montage. And then another walking montage. There was 2 walking montages split with a train montage in the middle.
Not even a song to help.
No,
At the
or if
time.
there was, it was like very ambient kind of filler
No
music.
Rose Hobo.
Yeah, exactly. And eventually they do get to Uncle Cousin's house.
Yeah, and he just straight up starts calling him Nosferatu.
First words out of his mouth, Nosferatu. And I was like, oh, cool.
He's like, "What? I don't even know what that means."
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, so he's like, yeah, you're a fucking vampire, and I know it, and you're damned, but like, if you stay here, you know, we can
I'll
save
let
your
you be.
soul.
Yeah, I'll save your soul. What do you say? I wrote it down. I'll save your soul, then I'll destroy you. Here's your room.
Yeah. Which is, I've been doing Airbnb where I've had similar situations. And he has like garlic on the thing. It's so
Garlic
weird.
and crosses.
Yeah, because he's on like the top floor, like an attic apartment.
It's a giant house. It's like a boarding house, right?
It looks like it's a very narrow house. It's a narrow house. Like,
'Cause-
there's a lot of rooms, but it's very like multi-floor.
Because who's the other girl with the boyfriend?
His cousin.
That's his cousin.
Okay, then who's the other girl later on? I think she's blonde.
Well,
and-
there's the housewife that he like helps out.
Yep. We'll come back to it anyways.
Yeah, but it's immediately because it's weird.
That he
Like,
wants to do sexy stuff with.
Yeah,
'Cause-
sex stuff.
Uncle Cousin
Sexy
takes him upstairs, then walks downstairs, and then like Martin runs downstairs after, like to attack him or something.
It looked like it, but he had like a weird flashback that doesn't tell you
Yeah,
anything.
he's flashing. Yeah, he's flashing back to these very, fucking like I said before, they look like Ed Wood, black and white
Well, they're
shots.
shot in black and white, and it's kind of
But
like.
they're also shot very hokily.
Yeah, it's a flashback to an exorcism, actually. Like, that was very weird. I was like, is he being exorcised? Because he was in his own flashback.
It seemed very like community theater acting too. Whenever time they did the flashbacks. But yeah, he runs down to the to like gets to attack the uncle and like
Yeah.
he's like at first I'm like because does he not think he's a vampire? Because he's like, look, this doesn't work or.
Well, because the uncle first is like, he lays down the law.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, look, don't talk to my granddaughter or my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mess around. Don't kill anyone in
Yeah,
town.
don't be killing anyone in town.
There was a few other things, and I was like, basically, he gave him like he read him his rights.
Yeah.
as it were.
Give him an ultimatum.
He's from the old country.
That's right. But yeah, that's right. When Uncle Cousin starts walking away,
Are they Lithuanian or some shit?
they're from the old country.
Yeah, Latveria.
Don't worry. Yeah, exactly. All hail Doom.
He drove the vampires out of Latveria.
And that's why we love him so much. Yeah, but when Uncle Cousin runs away, Martin chases him, and then he proves that the garlic does nothing, and even takes a bite of raw garlic.
Yeah, and that the cross doesn't do anything.
Yeah, and he
As if to
grabs it.
say like this is all bullshit. So I'm
Well,
like,
he says to him, he's like, "There's no real magic ever." Like,
Except for the immortality thing. That's just magic.
yeah, but they, again, I guess they're supposed to treat it like it's some kind of weird, like let's say he is, because they never clearly state whether or not he is. Like the only evidence, quote unquote, that he's a vampire is the Uncle Cousin believe in it.
Yeah, that's right. He was the only one to believe in it anyways.
Yeah. So like otherwise he could just be this kid's a fucking serial killer with delusions. like Richard Murray.
Yeah, but why does he believe in it? Why does his uncle cousin believe in it?
I don't know. Is it some weird legend of their family? I guess. Like, is it some kind of weird?
Maybe he's also a vampire.
Yeah, it's
but he got a bit late in life.
Oh yeah, it's or just like maybe just stories because it's happened 3 times in their family. Like yeah, because he said he's going over the history one time. He's trying to convince his daughters like this has happened before. You know, one of them killed themselves. He says like yeah, this is like it's happened before in our family. But
I'll have to take your word, man. Like I truly was.
Yeah.
glazed over in the anyway. So
yeah, he runs into Martin doesn't have a lot of dialogue either. I should point out he just spends most of the movie staring at people.
Yeah, kind of like what's her name?
Well, then his
yeah.
uncle owns like a
grocery store?
Like,
yeah,
a market, and he does deliveries for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he meets like a bunch of the local women.
Well, actually, this is where Uncle Cousin's opening the store.
Yeah, and all those women are waiting outside.
Yeah, grumbling about him being late or on time. I don't know. He didn't seem like he was late.
Yeah.
He wasn't like, I'm sorry, late. Sorry, I'm late.
He's like, I need some help. It's like, oh, don't worry, my nephew's in town. He's gonna help me out.
Yeah, all the women are like, ooh, a new man in town.
Yeah, because I know when I have like, I'm housing a monster. I want to have him do deliveries for me.
Hey, family's cheap labor.
Yeah, this is a good point.
Shit costs money, right?
Yeah, so he does his like walking around into like the middle of the woods to do his deliveries.
Well, I think he's just taking the straight path, like he's not messing around.
Yeah, like that. Well, that first house seemed like it was in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it really did. And then when he still had the second delivery in hand too. He delivers the first one.
Yeah.
And he gets the money and the tip. Very nice little lady.
Mm-hmm. Delivering meat. And then the second one, he delivers it, and the woman's like, "Wow, that got here really fast." And I'm like, "What? No, it didn't." He trekked through the woods, and then even she pays him, and she's in her like underwear or short shorts. That was underwear.
Yeah, and puts on her dress, and she's like, "Oh, how about I drop you off back at the?"
She comments like, "I could have just
store.
picked up my stuff, I guess." She doesn't nervous sound. She's a talker. She's a real Kathy Griffin. She likes to talk.
I guess she does. I guess she does. At dinner time, Martin wants to show off one of his magic tricks.
Oh yeah, we're introduced to his cousin.
Okay.
Maya Rudolph.
Yeah, fake Maya Rudolph. Blonde Maya Rudolph? Was she blonde?
Yeah, he was kind of like that 70s like.
I think
blonde.
that was George A. Romero's like wife actually.
Oh, actually, wait. Can we get back to a second kind of crucial fact, where when he's getting driven back to the grocery store, they stop for gas, and the woman nonchalantly is like, "I know my husband's cheating on me, so I'm not paying for gas. He is." And then she writes it down in that notebook that was like, he wants to know how much gas I'm buying and at the price and how many kilometers are on the car. And I was like, I thought so hard about it. I was like, oh, this is important. This is when I come back. Like,
no, man, it's fleshing out reality. It's real life.
No, I was just like...
It's a slice of life, no.
Why are you telling me all this? And she buys gas for $1, by the way. That's an insane amount of, like...
Was that during the gas prices, too?
You'd think so, right? She also says to him, "You remind me of a cat I used to have. It was an alley cat, and he'd sometimes sit on my bed, and he would look at me like that." What is this dialogue? What does any of this mean?
It really makes makes me apologize to George Lucas for his flirting scenes.
Well, I also wrote down when he is making the deliveries,
mm-hmm.
he's got it all in a bunched in his arm. He didn't bring a bag. He's got like a jar of mustard, like the classic baguette.
And most of it's meat too.
Yeah, and meat, mostly meat. I'm like, buddy, you work at a grocer or whatever. But Christ,
like touching all the meat with his hands and
gangly
stuff.
arms.
Yeah, he kind of looked like Trevor from.
Or what's his The
Replacement.
The Replacement.
Jacob.
Julian. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah,
it looks a bit like Jacob from the Trailer Park Boys. So, guys, let that be a visual image of Martin.
Yeah. It's a weirder looking, more of an alien look to him. Yes, he has this little guillotine magic trick.
Yeah,
where he tries to show off which she finds amazing.
Yeah, oh my god, magic. And he's like, no, here's how you do the trick. Don't worry, I didn't cut my finger off.
There's no such thing as magic.
Yeah,
It's
except
just very
don't forget
intense.
that.
And like and the uncle's sitting there the whole time as if like he's taking personal insult this whole time. Like
Well-
he looks like John Goodman in 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yep, just
He
constantly.
feels
like,
incensed.
it's smoldering. You
Yeah.
got it, smoldering. He looks like he even comments at one point. He's like, "Look how he's eating," and I'm like, "What? He's eating like a regular guy."
Yeah, he's not being a pain. He's like, oh, I got a daughter. That's a fucking vampire. That's
Yeah.
a Nosferatu.
You know Nosferatu, right? That
Yeah. It's not casual. It's like, yeah. It's a fucking monster living amongst us.
yeah. So I hope you're okay with that. Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't we're introduced to Tom Savini,
Yeah, he plays the boyfriend, right?
the boyfriend, who like I wasn't sure is like at first I thought like is he having an affair and she's the other woman, or is she stepping out? Like it's some kind of weird relationship.
Yeah, there's something not right. And
must
they're
be
always fighting.
Cut out the other hour.
Yeah, it must have fleshed it out, I guess.
Is this now? Are we up to the church scene yet?
No, we're getting there. This is where Uncle Cousin puts up bells on the door,
Yeah.
so it doesn't sneak out.
And he has that look on his face like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, bells. I thought of this earlier. Yeah, and then he still sneaks out at night, and he goes on his taxi driver
That's
style
right, the
walk.
window.
Yeah, yeah, that's right, the window. He's out and about, and he goes to the porn shop, and,
Yeah.
and like the smooth jazz is playing. I swear, it's like the same jazz from Taxi Driver.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which came out first.
Taxi driver.
Well, there you go.
It was all the rage. Wandering in the streets was all the rage.
That's it. Nothing to do at night.
Wandering the urban streets.
And yeah, that's right. He goes to the porn shop with like that weird novelty sex joke.
Yeah, and he's like, so like, yeah, it's really hot.
Yeah.
And he said $4. I was like, what the fuck?
Well,
That ain't worth $4 now.
yeah, really. Well, I kept you thinking of The Simpsons, Mr. Plow. Like, oh, quick, what's the only thing open late at night that's not a bar? Pornography.
Pornography store.
I was like, pornography. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess it rings true, right?
Yeah, he's not even like strolling for victims.
No, he's just strolling.
Yeah,
Something to do, I
being
guess.
a creep.
Truly being a creep.
Well, again, it fit more towards this. He's a crazy guy who thinks he's a vampire. He's like, I'm a creature of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta like stalk around.
Yeah, and his is during this is that when Uncle Cousin is talking to actual cousin about like
Yeah.
he's a vampire.
What are you you're a fucking crazy old man. No, fucking vampire.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's like just because he's crazy doesn't mean he's a vampire. He's like, yeah, she calls him crazy or mad. Like, well, that's not nice either.
Well, no, but it's more honest. She's like, oh, you didn't get you to a hospital or something? You're trying to be nice to him? Because when she realized, like, oh, you know, this guy also thinks he's a vampire. While he's getting bullied by my father.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is when he wakes her up and he's like, we're going to fucking church.
Yeah, the church.
It's a Catholic. The church, which is clearly, they couldn't get the rights to film in a church.
Yeah,
So they're in a
like
fucking...
a barn or something.
It looks like an emptied out thrift store.
Yeah, something like that.
It looks like, remember that Halloween party we were at?
Which one?
The one in the basement? This past one?
Oh yeah, that's Corbin's jam space.
Yeah, it looked like a jam space.
Yeah.
Like it looks as if like the church was taking place in this like weird basement.
Yeah, that's right. They pushed all the amps to the corner of the room and
Yeah.
threw like some blankets on it. Which I think is also the room where he gets changed. Is that the store later on?
Yeah. And the priest also comes and like, yeah, well, need some money to help restore this place. At least I thought they put that line in there just to explain why.
Yeah, why? Oh my gosh.
Because the outside looks great.
We also go into the little his scheme, I guess, Martin's scheme of picking out a new victim, where he goes to he rings doorbells.
Oh.
And has the paper that says, "Help me, I'm deaf," and people just give him money, I guess. Like, so actually, it's a double whammy. He's stalking out his new victims, and also he's getting a little cash on the side.
Yeah, I'll do it to the ones who were nice to me.
Yeah, exactly. He gave him something like.
I'll wait till the dick who was mean to me leaves.
No,
And attack
he
the
gave
woman.
the money.
Yeah, well, he was unreluctant. He was like, for fuck.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's also where he's like, I want a phone.
Yeah, Martin wants a phone. Doesn't explain why.
to call to his radio show.
Yeah, but he doesn't. But like that's the thing. Like, he doesn't know anybody there. So who is he actually going to call? If I would ask.
Yeah,
that.
he said that great dialogue. She's talking on the phone. It's like, it's just extra money for another line.
Yeah.
But the more we talk about this, it's nothing's happening.
You know.
Can we just jump to the home invasion? Which is like arguably the climax.
Yes. Okay.
Which is it's arguably the climax at the start of in the middle of the movie.
So yeah, to skip ahead, Martin stalks out this house, pretends he's deaf, and now breaks in using a walkie-talkie he bought.
No, he bought it because it's a well-to-do house because it's big.
Yeah.
And the husband leaves and uses an electronic garage door opener.
Yeah.
So Martin buys the same one.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Because I guess that's how they worked back in the days. Like, well, if anyone has it, I can just break into
Well,
your
it's
house.
like a lock to a key, right? You bought the same lock, get the same key.
Yeah. And yeah, he gets in there, sneaks in. She checks out to see if anyone's there. He's like, not. So he's like, they say guerrilla warfare is one of the most dangerous things in the world. He has a much better knowledge of the layout of that house.
Yeah,
and
the way he was running all around in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Despite never being in there before.
No, but he has a little bit of stalking earlier the night before.
Yeah, but he's dodging on
I actually kind of, this was like my favorite scene in the movie.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the climax.
Yeah.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
If
the movie ended here, I'd be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, but
So yeah, go on.
Yeah, okay. So he preps all his stuff. He's got he gets his not insolent shots ready in like the little downstairs bathroom. He's all set. He knows he busts in, and what do you know? There's another guy there.
Yeah, messing around with that lady.
Yeah, and he has this great awkward pause.
Yeah,
like,
the guy's like, hey,
The other dude thinks he's
he's busted by the husband.
Yeah, he's got like Kirk bod.
Yeah, and then the woman's like, "That's not my husband. I don't know."
And Martin's like, "What are you doing here? You ruined everything."
Yeah.
And he like pricks him and runs away.
Yeah, he stabs him with the juice and takes off.
And it's just like.
And he takes off, and then he hears the guy yell, like, "Call poison control! Call somebody!"
Yeah,
and
he runs down to the. Somehow he knew there was a third phone in the basement.
Yeah, in the rumpus room.
Yeah,
or whatever.
He picks it up and like does a smart thing. Every time she tries to like dial, he just keeps like fucking with
the keypad.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're all three on the phone.
Keep arguing, call the phone. She can't. What's the number?
Yeah, I can't remember the number.
It was the most honest thing. I mean, it's like I can see this.
I can't remember the number. And then she remembers and dials it in.
Yeah.
And then he keeps.
And then he tries to do it like, you hang up.
You hang up. I'm gonna die. I am hung up. My thing's on the phone.
Yeah. So he's like running around, opening up doors, closing doors, like laying traps.
Yeah.
He like gets another Neil. He gets like 2 Neils, right? It's like dual Neils.
Yeah, and he pricks homeboy again.
Yeah.
So he's now double dosed.
Yeah.
And the woman takes one. She also gets dosed.
Yeah, and he's like, no, don't worry, just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yeah, don't worry. He's here, so I'm gonna take him instead.
I also like too that while this is all going on, the woman's like, I can't call anybody. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah. I don't care.
He's like, I don't care. I got pricked with some poison.
Yeah. You hit me with something.
Some very slow acting poison.
What'd you hit me with?
Yeah, that once. And then it kicks into slow motion until they just kind of pass out. So he takes the dead guy out to the woods.
Yeah, well, he's knocked out, and he takes him to like the park outside.
Yeah, nearby.
And just like stabs him.
Stabs him in the neck with like a twig.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
stick?
little branch or something.
Not a twig, but like a stick.
Yeah.
He like puts it in his larynx. I don't know. You don't really see it.
Yeah, it's like the base of his neck.
Just in the
throat
neck.
there. It's like bubbling out.
Yeah, and he goes to town on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he
goes back to do like his weird. That's when he starts like the narration of like talking. I was like, his weird like he can't be intimate with people because he's too shy.
Yeah, he's too shy to be intimate and
When
do
they're
the
awake.
sexy stuff.
Yeah, do the sexy stuff. So he's like, he even like kind of curls up with her, even though she's asleep. He's like,
Is this a tale of virginity?
He
Is
just-
this like a metaphor for?
I get it's maybe it's his insecurity or yeah.
So, yeah, but I forgot when Martin locks the guy out of the house.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it's just so weird.
Like, how did you get outside? And why is yeah, so but he's now dead, so no big deal to him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he cleans up after her murder. He also has another flashback to like pitchforks and villagers.
Yeah, he explains about how
like
like
an angry mob.
it was harder back in the day before he had his tools.
Yeah, which are just like the needles. And yeah, he talks about how he cleans up, or he cleans up the murder scene, and he talks about just being a vampire.
Yeah, how like it's all in the movies. Like it's not what you think.
And he calls the vampire or the TV radio personality calls him the Count.
Yeah.
Yeah, well then the narrating when he's doing the voiceover, I think that he's talking on the radio. He's like,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he has the fucking radio on in the background, so there's an echo effect.
Always.
Which
And-
is like an intentional thing from the filmmaker's standpoint because it's not the real radio.
Yeah.
So it's an intentional thing he threw in there. Even though every time we do call into radio, they always say like, "Can
you turn off your radio?
Yeah.
We're getting an echo. Oh my god.
imagine he did actually call it a radio station.
Again, it's like a weird serial killer who calls in like a Zodiac like shit.
Yeah,
Like, there's
talking about how he's doing it.
it's a
Yeah.
great movie here.
So actually, the church scene was at this point
Oh, okay.
because now the priest gets invited over for dinner, and uncle cousin is talking about how you gotta sway the old people.
Yeah.
I don't know. You
Yeah,
want the
they
old
like
vote
the-
for the church?
Mm.
Then
Like,
you gotta perform exorcism.
Like, you believe in the devil? He's like, no, not really.
Yeah,
What fucking priest are you?
that's it. Get me a guy who'll do an exorcism.
Give me an old priest.
Yeah, give me an old priest.
He's like, well, I do this one priest. He was pissed at he was pissed when he saw The Exorcist. He didn't
Yeah.
think it was real enough.
Oh, he's old, is he? Great, send him along. And yeah,
So the worst actress in the movie comes in.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they bust in on Martin while he's sleeping.
Yeah,
And
and
start doing like an exorcism on him.
Yeah,
And Martin just Martin just laying there like, just like annoyed. Like
he's like, man, I'm just trying to sleep.
they're dripping wax all over the place.
Yeah, those candles were just like leaking wax.
And like he's an old priest, but he has like a very like modern accent, like, Amen.
Yeah,
Evil be out of here.
yeah. Didn't have. I kind of felt like he should have had the old Irish accent.
Yeah.
Because
That's
they
it.
even say they're Irish Catholic.
Apparently that was the girl Christina. It's her father in real life.
Okay.
So
Oh.
George A. Romero's father-in-law.
Nepotism at work, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is. And then
So they both play priests in this movie. Cause
Oh yeah, Romero's young.
Romero was the young priest.
Yeah,
Howard.
he's smoking priest.
yeah,
I didn't recognize him without those glasses.
no, for sure.
It's the Clark Kent effect.
Yeah, and he usually had a beard too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't know how it got to this because I blanked out a little bit in the movie. So
You had a shot of something?
bear with me, people. But they somehow get to a park, like a playground, and uncle cousin is chasing Martin, and he loses, and then Martin comes in a vampire costume.
Yeah, so it's like he's just like taking a stroll at night, and
Okay.
Martin just wants to dress up as like a traditional vampire just to fuck with him.
Yeah, he's like, it's a costume, and then he like beats him with
his
he-
cane.
Yeah, he starts
You
hitting.
big dummy.
He starts hitting Martin.
Yeah,
with
it's
his
just weird.
cane.
Like, why you fucking annoy me at night? I'm gonna annoy you at night.
He's like, it's a costume.
Yeah, and like when I saw the vampire teeth too, and I saw how fake they were, I was like, oh my god, Tom Savini, no, it's not like that, is it? Like, this isn't him vamping out, is it? No, it wasn't.
No.
It was all costume. I was like,
You need to crawl before we learn how to walk.
so yeah, here in my notes is where I wrote. I kind of faded out. The last thing I remember is Martin's making a delivery, and to the housewife,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a delivery for sex. He even says it.
Well, even
bluntly.
earlier, she tries to like, 'cause she offered to like do some household things around the house, and he's like kind of working on her door,
Yeah.
and she goes like caress his head, and he just like bolts the fuck out of there.
Ooh, lady.
Like, he looks like a cat.
Yeah, as if you just woke him up from a nap, jumped
Yeah,
up, and
like
screwed
stops,
over.
looks at you, and he's like,
Nope.
gets out of there. Nope. Yeah, he's got those. The editing, especially in this scene here, when he's like, "I'm here for sex."
Yeah.
And the jump cut to like her laying on top of him naked. They're not moving.
Not moving.
Yeah, not
And then
moving.
cut to is getting changed.
Yeah, her lying there really sad, and him going like, "Well, I'm all done."
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I'm changed now. He's like, all right.
I'm changed now.
You want a fucking medal?
Yeah, and she looks sad. He's like, oh, are you sad? Are you worried because you're pregnant because we didn't use a condom?
I know, he didn't even say yawn. No, I should have worn one of the things.
Oh yeah, one of those things.
And she's like, no, I'm impotent.
Yeah, so whatever.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's kind of awkward.
No, not impotent. She's barren.
Yeah, she's barren, yeah.
Barren.
My apologies.
Yeah. So yeah, Martin now says that he wants to feed, and he can't choose a victim anymore. Because I don't even know why.
He got sloppy, or they're getting mad at him at work.
Sex ruined his brain.
I think he's like in love now. Huh?
Maybe, but.
To Miss Santini.
Miss Santini.
Yeah, and they have like another awkward romantic conversation on a hill. Later on, when she,
I don't know.
Yeah, he eventually just goes after a couple old homeless drunks.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just kick it off there.
Yeah, he just like. Out of nowhere, just comes out with a metal club, like beats one to death.
Yeah, beats one, and then takes a broken bottle and slits the other one's wrist and drinks from it.
Yeah, and then the cops show up.
Yeah, well, no, the cops show up because Martin smashes a window and goes into a clothing store to change clothes.
Yeah.
And he's wearing the Converse, and it's taken him forever to get off, like anybody who's ever worn a pair of Converse clothes. The high tops, I mean. Mm-hmm. And... yeah, it's at, once again, it looks like it's the church.
Yeah, it's like a storage room.
What I wrote down here is nonsense.
And then he runs into a dive? Or
well, the cops take off, there's a foot chase,
mm-hmm.
and there's also a car chase. Like, the car chase is Martin, and so there's a guy on foot. And he gets to a biker bar or something.
Yeah, some dive or hangout.
Yeah, or there's like...
It looks like the trash compactor from New Hope.
Yeah, because there's like a couple of jive turkeys, like two bikers. Also, I forgot to mention that biker at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, the one who was like trying to be nice to him at first?
Yeah, he's like, hey bud, how you doing? And Martin doesn't say anything.
And he's like, alright.
And he's like, oh, whatever. I thought that guy was coming back too.
I mean, he kind of did, but no, because he's in that shot.
Yeah. But I was like, oh cool, this is going to be like Martin's enemy. No.
So between this and Suicide Squad, I think things that were cut out in editing, no.
There must have been more.
Yeah.
There must have been more. But yeah, as soon as the police chase Martin to this dive, all hell breaks loose,
mm-hmm.
and people just started shooting each other.
Stealing the cop cars and getting shot, and
everybody was just like, it was a firefight. Like, yeah, everybody got shot or run over or crashed into.
Also, right before that, his cousin decides she's gonna leave off with Tom Savini, and they're always fighting just to get because he thinks he's get out of the house
mm-hmm.
and get away from her crazy dad.
Yep.
And the next day, like sometime he's fucking narrating it. This is when time goes out in the window. Like Martin goes to his lady friend's house and she's killed herself.
Yep, that's right.
And that's the death the uncle gets on him for. that was
hey, homeless people, it's okay. You caused like
he's caused like minimum 3 deaths.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like no, it's this suicide.
Yeah, this lady killed herself and now...
Yeah, and then he just fucking stakes him.
Takes him while he's asleep.
While he's asleep.
He wakes him up to tell him.
Yeah, in the middle of it. He's like, he's in the middle of monologuing.
Yeah.
And Mark's just so apathetic, just lay there. He's just used to fucking doing weird shit.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just stakes him and buries him in the yard.
Yeah, and
on the radio, they're like, oh, I wonder whatever happened to Count.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the credits are rolling.
Yeah, it's like salt in the earth.
No, I think it was putting seeds. He was seeding it.
Oh, seeding it? I thought it was like salting it.
And then he places a crucifix.
Yeah, in the dirt too.
And that's Martin.
Yep.
So what'd you think now?
In a nutshell.
You know, I wrote down the chicken scene, and it doesn't even matter.
Oh yeah, they just show straight up
nothing.
Like the killing and prepping of a chicken.
Yeah, if you ever don't want to know where your food comes
Symbolism.
from. I mean, it was. I don't know. I want to say it was like his first movie, so whatever. But
it was not. This was like his 4th.
Yeah. So.
Night of the Living Dead had already was his first.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, look, maybe you set the bar really high. I don't know what the second and third ones were, but Martin was not.
Oh, was this This was post Crazies? We said.
I don't
or
know.
he already done
Crazies was like in '73, I think. Actually.
So this is post The Crazies.
I mean, I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
So, for this to be that, I don't know. I wasn't.
It's and for it to be Romero's favorite.
Yeah, that like
films.
of that too. I'm like, was it a personal tale? Were you a vampire?
Were you a serial killer who thought he was a vampire? Were you that uncle?
Yeah. Are you the uncle?
Yeah.
So, Ryan, what about you?
I wanted to almost have a drinking game at one point for every time they said Nosferatu.
You never
Take a
said
shot.
blah.
I could say this. It's like a brilliant idea for concept, but it is incredibly poorly executed. Not even just because of the slow pacing of the time, but like it's meanders. It fucking meanders like a mumblecore film. Like it's almost like it plays like a weird independent movie, like an art house movie, but there's not even enough. There's no direction. There's no plot. There's no like.
He did Night of the Living Dead. Then he did. There's this movie called There's Always Vanilla. Then he did Season of the Witch, The Crazy. He directed a TV series called The Winners, a documentary. Then he did O.J. Simpson, Juice on the Loose, TV movie documentary.
What? What?
Yeah.
He was incredibly popular.
Then he did a TV special. Then he did Martin. Then did Dawn of the Dead. Then he did his weird Knight Riders movie, which is like about modern day knights on motorcycles.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like
what? That sounds cool.
yeah.
What is this? What's it
They're
called?
kind of like
Knight Riders?
jousters kind
Yeah,
of.
who's in that again?
Ed Harris.
Ed Harris.
What? Why? What?
The Man in Black.
What are we doing watching this?
Dude, I only just heard about this. No, Noah is perked up, ladies and gentlemen.
Knight Riders.
I haven't seen him smile like this since he saw a dog.
Tom Savini's in it too.
Of course, he was like his De Niro.
Okay.
So Knight Rider's on the list.
I'm putting it on the list.
And you know
I
what
found
happens?
the paper, brother.
You know what happens, Knight Riders, huh? You know what happens when you make good films, Ed Harris? You just made the list.
Knight Riders. Got all the stuff on there. What about you, Vince? How did you feel about this movie? You were the one to choose to option between this
I
and
mean,
The
I
Crazies.
didn't hate it, but I didn't love it.
Is this the first time you've seen it? Or?
Yeah. I thought there was some interesting parts and scenes. I mean, I probably won't watch it again.
That's the thing. Like, so many of the interesting ideas I've seen other movies take up. Like, I give it credit for being ahead of its time, but I've seen so many other ones do it. Like I said, the whole vampire as a serial killer and let the right one in.
Oh yeah.
For example, the weird mundaneness of them, like the comedic take of it is Vampire's Kiss, where Nicolas Cage thinks he's turning into a vampire. Or I mean, like they've done everything with vampires at this point. Like, it's been played out twice in our cultures. I feel like societally, so it's. I give it credit, and I would love to see a modern take on it, because it almost feels like a Killer in Hannibal.
Okay.
Like some guy who like thinks he's a weird creature who just like drinks blood. But yeah, it's if I'm gonna rate it, I'm forced to go with bad, because like even the best parts of it I've seen done better or tackled other places. But and if a remake of this would be interesting, and I think it could be done. But
That would be cool.
I get because
If it could be done better.
yeah, well, obviously it's still a solid idea, but like you said, when you take anytime a film's cut down in half.
Yeah, you're losing a lot.
Especially for a passion project, which this clearly was, you're losing a lot. And this felt like a bunch of cutscenes. This felt like a really awkward community theater play, which I have much experience with.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with bad because I did not like it. I would not recommend this to anybody, and that already is two good reasons why I give it a bad. Vince, what about you? What do you got?
I guess I'm gonna have to go with bad also.
Oh, come on, Vince, man, he just died.
Sorry.
George Romero.
No, it's not like a bad movie, but it's just I wouldn't recommend it, and I wouldn't watch it again.
It's like I'm not mad.
But I
I'm
mean, if
disappointed.
I'll say if you're a Romero fan and you haven't seen it, I'd say watch it. Just
Yeah.
because,
Yeah, for sure.
but-
You definitely should if you're a Romero fan and you haven't seen it.
Yeah, or watch the remake of Night of the Living Dead. Tom Savini's
Savini's
Night of the
version?
Living.
That's fine. I like that.
Yeah, is that really like that? Yeah. Tony
It's
Todd.
really good.
And was Sid Haig also in that?
No, he was in another.
No, he's in the other one,
Remake.
the 3D
The
one.
shittier-
Yeah.
The shittier one. Okay, well, I mean, I guess if there's nothing else, we can get shameless plugs.
Yeah, I'm good.
Shameless butt plugs.
Yeah?
I'm good this time. Yeah.
I got stuff coming up all the time with
Very
Blake.
much. That's why I'm gonna let you.
Yeah,
Let you have my spots.
Thanks. So, once again, Baked is out and about this or next Saturday. I think that's August 5th. We at the Marché des Possibles, somewhere in the Mile End. Can't tell you exactly what the park is, but you'll find out. And also, we've been contracted to do 10 days at Gay Pride. So, come out and visit us there too. We'll be there from August, 11th till the 20th.
Mm.
Yep. Come out of the closet and visit us there.
Come out and say hi. Nice. Yeah, find out all the information on the Facebook page, facebook.com/getbaked, BAEKT. Vince, what about you? Anything?
Gonna be DJing in August at a local bar, Club Blue Dog.
Oh, yeah.
August 19th.
Well, guys, make it up for that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Vince is a phenomenal DJ.
Around 1 p.m. August 19th.
So wait, August 19th. Assuming that's what, a Friday, Saturday?
I think it's Saturday.
So does that mean Saturday night? and-
Okay, well, technically it's Sunday.
Okay, I just want to make it as clear as I can for the
But-
audience.
You're going out Saturday night.
Yeah, and you will be there. Well, guys, check it out. Like I said, Vince is a phenomenal DJ. He DJ'd my wedding. He's that good.
Mm.
Yeah.
He'll DJ my funeral most likely.
Nice. Good. You people have heard it here first.
Yeah.
So, anything else?
Nope.
No? All right. So, guys, don't forget you can always reach us at gbupodcast@gmail.com. We'll take all your recommendations, hate mail, love letters. I'll correct your math homework, although I'm not really good at math. Well, some math. Algebra. But
I take dance requests.
yeah, Ryan can bust a move like nobody's business.
No.
You'll find us on Facebook. Look up GBU Podcast. Get us on Twitter, because I'm not really following up with that, but if you write to me, I'll probably find out. Find us on Twitter at GBU Podcast 514. The numbers are important. I don't know, can they get us anywhere? And of course on YouTube, right?
Yep.
YouTube.
Yeah.
There we are, GBU Podcast.
I'll start, maybe working on like a mailbox, a voicemail box at some point.
Do you have comedy coming up?
I do have comedy coming up, but by the time it comes out, like I'm doing an open mic again on this coming Tuesday.
Okay.
But by the time this comes out, I'm not sure.
Hey, we could put it out tonight.
That's good.
Or
August
tomorrow.
1st, I'm at Comedy Nest if you're interested. I've been known to be funny on stage. So come out, support. It'd be nice. It's $5.
Hey,
And,
for you plus other comedians, $5 alone for you is worth it.
And at Comedy Nest, it also gives you free +1 for their real comedy shows on the weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Neat.
Mm.
All right, guys, get out there for that too. So what? I think that's it between all of us.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah.
All right, great. So take it easy, guys. Catch you next time.
Adios.